Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from July the 1st to July the 7th, and this is for 2018 and it's for you coming from Gemini. Let's start with July the 1st, and it's not going to be too good for you. You're going to say the wrong things, you're going to do the wrong things, you're going to upset people with your actions. Don't show arrogance, don't want to talk down to people, and definitely improve teamwork and improve your tolerance. So, morning, afternoon, it's a Sunday and you'll be out with the people that you want to be with or with the person that you want to be with. And if you behave in this way where you want things your way, it's going to lead to problems and lead to problems in the morning, afternoon period. It's the same story in the evening, nightfall period as well. And now on top of it, you will become moody and you'll be changeable and changing your mind to all the plans already made, and how upsetting is that going to be with people. So the whole day can go very wrong for you. So right from the start, tell yourself, I'll just go along with whoever wants to make the plans, whoever what they want to do. I'll just be the follower and I'll just sit back and enjoy myself. Do that for the whole day and the whole night, and you'll enjoy yourself much better. Don't want to take the lead. July the 2nd, which is a Monday. Now this Monday has a problem. Now this Monday has a problem. It's an emotional issue and things are going to be very upsetting. Emotionally there can be problems and there can be differences between you and the emotional party. And at your place of work you'll think emotionally as well. And then you will forget about your deadlines and you'll forget about the things you have to do which are important, because you will be emotionally driven. So repeat these words to yourself: logic, facts, figures that bring you back to what's important. And that way you will be able to handle the situation much, much better. Excuse me for a minute. Just trying to control this icon. So the evening nightfall as well, a lot of emotional planets are there, and that's not bad because it's the evening nightfall period, so emotional planets can be there. But tell yourself at the same time, being too emotional also produces difficulties, and these difficulties are going to make you emotionally driven. You don't use logic anymore. You are being disappointed, you are being let down. That's going to be your complaint. And with this complaint, what can you do? You just make matters worse. So try to use your head, try to be with facts and logic, try to bring yourself out of this emotionalism throughout the whole day. And don't be too changeable as well. July the 3rd, Tuesday, now this is a really bad one coming for you. Morning, afternoon, whatever you say, whatever you do, the friction will be caused. So don't want to dominate, don't want to control, and use language which is not commanding but which is very polite. Otherwise you're going to have lots of problems in the morning, afternoon period, whether at place of work, whether in business, whether with whoever. This is a very bad combination of planets you have on July the 3rd. And these planets can make you do something so wrong that you could be in trouble in your job. Do so wrong in business that you're going to just wring your hands and say, God, what did I get myself into? It's as bad as that. So watch out. There's a planet that wants to give you advantage and reward. I wouldn't trust that planet too much. Little bits of it this planet might give you, but overall it's more smacking of trouble. So all areas of your life, morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, don't dominate, don't be stubborn, don't want to take control, don't want to be the boss. Just tell yourself, let others take control, and this way I'll be able to help myself much more. Evening, nightfall, the same story. Evening, nightfall, there's a planet that wants you to meet important people, and if you behave that same way as you did in the early part of the day and frustrate everybody with your dominating qualities and your tendency to be just wanting control, that would make things even worse. And don't argue as well in the evening, nightfall period. There's some opportunity of meeting somebody important in the evening, nightfall period. So do your best to be as approachable, as flexible, as negotiable. Let's go to July the 4th. Now that's going to be a much, much better day. Morning, afternoon, it starts wonderful, even in the early evening as well. And it produces plenty of support, these planets. And they give you a lot of help in getting things done as quickly as possible. and they make you very imaginative and creative in doing this. You're going to attract some kind of good news, whether in a job, whether in business, whether out with people, with lunch, and mix business and pleasure. Because the pleasure planets are there, the business planets are there as well. You're going to get a lot of help morning, afternoon, and evening, nightfall too. Evening, nightfall, some of the long-term planets also move in. And when they move in, they help you hour by hour in the evening and nightfall to build something up of long-term nature with somebody. Whether for business, whether for job, whether for romance, whether for anything, whether you're out with your marriage partner, is going to do the bonding for you in the evening, nightfall period. So be out and about. July the 5th, Thursday, an excellent day, morning, afternoon, and you'll be rewarded for what you say, what you do, and you'll do everything right, perfectly right, and you'll be in a commanding role as well. Only one issue is you might tend to argue at the drop of a hat. You might want to argue for everything under the sun. And yes, you may be right, but this thing about arguing, it can get out of hand, and therefore it can produce difficulties where other people just get fed up that you're not giving way for their ideas or for the chance for them to say anything. So take it easy, go slow, and you will see that you do wonders for yourself in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall also good. Many business planets are there. You should mix business and planet, and these planets can help you whether in job, whether in business areas. Or the romance you want, chase for it. You could meet somebody very important in the evening, nightfall period. For anything, whether it's the romance one, whether job, whether business. So look your best, dress your best, and you'll be able to really get some advantage for yourself by the time the evening or nightfall is over. July the 6th, another wonderful one. You're having 3 in the row now. So July the 6th, which is a Friday, now turns wonderful for you as well. And on this Friday, is going to be a very enjoyable one, and at your place of work you're going to be rewarded. Good news will come. Whatever you say and do is right. You'll be very imaginative, you'll be very creative even, and so whatever you say and do, people marvel at how you do it, whether in business, whether in job, whether having lunch with somebody. And if the romance you want to chase, it's a perfect day to do it, and so you will do extremely well and get very rewarded. And then comes the evening, nightfall period. And that's going to be excellent for you as well. So go out and mix with people. Evening, nightfall, there's one planet. It can do that to you in the morning day. The planet makes you tend to be very dominating, very self-defensive, wanting to be very not negotiable. So don't allow this planet to do that throughout the whole day, and you'll be fine. Just be the most pleasant person who wants to help everybody else. And in the evening too, go that way and you'll be very happy. And then we'll go to July the 7th, which is Saturday, and that's going to be a horrible one. Morning, afternoon, things go wrong. You open your eyes and you get up and things go wrong. And when you go to work, things go wrong. And when you're at work or in business, things go wrong. So plenty of bad news is waiting all throughout the morning and afternoon period. And this bad news could be very bad, and don't leave others to do your responsibilities, because they are going to mess it up and the blame will come. So put your shoulder to the wheel. Whatever responsibilities you have, say, I'm the one who's going to have to do it, and get things done by yourself. Never mind if you do it slowly, that's all right. Because if you leave it to other people, either purposefully or either because their intentions are not good or they are not paying attention, they will get things wrong and you are the one who get the blame. Many planets are here, global as well. So you may want to go global, you may want to go on the internet. That could be quite exciting for you to get some very good context there. Evening, nightfall period, these negative planets follow you. But there's one good planet there who wants to help you meet somebody to get your job right or better, to get your business right or better. So there's one planet there that will help you. So it's worthwhile being out in the evening, nightfall period, whether to just enjoy yourself or whether to help in your business. But these negative planets of morning, afternoon follow you as well. So don't drink too much. Drive very, very carefully. Say and do things very carefully and thoughtfully. Otherwise the blame will come as well. And so I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. and I'll tell you exactly how they're going to pan out for you. And so you'll be prepared after listening to me about your 7-8 years, and I'll give you lots of information about your colors and your gemstones and your lottery numbers and your directions, just to get yourself in a perfect way to get the best out of everything in life. And so go to Facebook, and that all, by the way, will depend on your date of birth and time of birth and me looking at your palms, and I'll face read you as well when we Skype. Now, go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and I'll be able to then get back to you, and we'll get on with this 90 minutes for just USD 50 to you to know your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. Until then, thank you. Good luck. Bye-bye.